How's it going, everybody? It's been a while since I did one of these things. Here, fuck it, I guess it's due. This one will probably offend some people, will probably piss some people off, and I don't give a shit. I hope it wakes you up and you realize what the hell is going on. My question to you all is, what the fuck has happened to this country? Seriously. Okay. You remember many years ago, World War II, when the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor? Now, I think I got the name correctly for all you history buffs that are about to jump my ass because I got the name incorrect. But I believe it was Admiral Yamamoto who had the famous quote of, I fear all we did was awaken a sleeping giant and fill him with a great resolve, when he was discussing about the success of the attack on Pearl Harbor. Now, nowadays, we are not a sleeping giant. We are not an awake giant. We are not a giant in any way, shape, or form. We are a whining pussy with a diaper filled. It's just pathetic. I mean, this country used to be feared. Nobody would fuck with us, because they knew they'd get it up the ass if they did. And nowadays, I mean, we're the laughing stock of the world. We really are. I mean, have you seen the shit that's going on in some of these parades overseas? I've seen pictures on my newsfeed of some of these floats in these parades and shit. They're freaking making fun of us, people. We're a laughing stock. We're no longer a threat. We're a joke. And this administration is responsible for it. Our government is laughed at. We're not respected. We're not looked upon with friendly eyes. We fuck our friends and we help our enemies. That's just the policy of this administration. It has been for longest time, and it's just been getting worse and worse and worse over the last 8 years. And I don't think it's going to change with the new one, because look at the choices we have. They're all making a mockery out of the presidential position. It's become a fight in a playground. I mean, and just the stupidity. I mean, the things that are happening in this country. Our military is a joke. And now they're making the U.S. Marine Corps undergo mandatory sensitivity training? Really? Sensitivity training? Do you really want a sensitive military? I mean, it's what? How can you possibly... Like I said, our military is a joke. They're non-effective. And this is not their fault. Their hands are tied. They're told to go up to this point, but not go any further. When was the last time we distinctly won a skirmish, a military, whatever the fuck you want to call it, okay? A war, however you want to call it, alright? We have not won a war in many years, definitively. We've won a portion of it, and then we've said, okay, good, we're out now. We go after Bin Laden. We get him. Say, okay, mission accomplished. And now we got this new group. That's even worse. It doesn't matter. You cut the head off, a new one grows, and then the new one is more vicious. We're just a bunch of sensitive, whiny little pussies. And the rest of the world sees this. If you don't think they don't, you're insane. I mean, when I was in boot camp, alright, it had started, and we're talking back in '86. The drill instructors were no longer allowed to touch recruits and everything. But I did see 3 drill instructors in the face of one recruit who kept fucking up. Well, this far away from their face, screaming at him. And they chased him out of the squad bay, screaming at him. Nowadays, you can't even use foul language because little Johnny recruit might write a note to mommy that they called me a bad name. And then she contacts her local friggin' government officials. Oh no, you can't do that. If you're in the military, you're supposed to be becoming a man. You're supposed to be growing a backbone. You're supposed to be there for a purpose. You can't be sitting there going, they called me a bad name in the middle of a conflict. It's not gonna work. Guess what? You're gonna end up in a fucking box. Okay? It's so gotten out of hand. It really has. Whether you agree with this idea of the wall being built and everything, it's not a bad idea. All of these people in our country that don't belong, they need to be thrown out. Get them out. Keep them out. I remember a story recently on my newsfeed, and it was from a reputable news source, so don't go giving me the "it's on Facebook, it's gotta be real" bullshit. Okay? I don't remember the exact details of it, but it was an illegal alien who was accused of either of rape and or murder of one or more people. I don't remember the details, like I said, but okay. Now this asshole had been deported 4 times. 4! What the fuck is he still doing here? Alright? Ask yourself that. Let's just let him in. Come on. Come on, come all. You're all welcome. They're invading us. And there's no end in sight because nobody seems to want to do anything about it. Oh, let's give them amnesty. Let's give them citizenship. Let them all in. Recently in New England, there was an undocumented alien, and this was in the news too, that had gotten his law degree. How the fuck did he manage to even get enrolled in school if he's an illegal alien? If you're illegal, you should be deported. Get the fuck out. Stay out. Go back where you came from. If you want to come in legally. Go through the paperwork, the red tape, and everything. What we ought to do is use our military to fucking enhance our borders. Let them control the borders. Let's take care of our house before we worry about other people's. Put the military on the border and keep these people out. Border Patrol isn't helping. They're not stopping it. And yeah, I can hear you already. Military rule. No. It's called preservation, protection. Anybody and everybody's getting into this country and they're doing whatever they please. And they want to change things because it doesn't suit them. Well, then get the fuck out. Go back where you came from. If you don't like it here, then why the hell did you come here in the first place? Okay? Things have got to change. Alright. We need to once again become respected, become feared, and let these countries know that if you fuck with us, you're gonna pay. And you're gonna pay hard. Punch me, I'll knock you out. Kick me, I'll break your leg. Alright? There is none of this turn the cheek and all this other stupid shit. Make them pay. Where is the Reagans of today? The Bushes of today? Yeah, I can hear you all already and stuff, alright? But Senior was a hell of a president. You didn't see this shit going on when friggin' Reagan was in charge, was president, or Senior was president. Somebody fucked with us. They kicked ass. Alright? And even Junior. They attack us. He went after them. Alright? I mean, you look at what's going on in the other countries with all this shit. They get attacked. They go after them. We get attacked. Our government goes after guns. Okay? Think about this. Ciao.